Good evening, everyone. Esteemed guests, distinguished colleagues, and participants hailing from diverse corners of the globe. I extend a gracious welcome to the inaugural ceremony of the AICT ATAL FDP on the green chemistry, sustainable agriculture, and advance in food processing system. I, Dr. Chandrabhushan Triveni Prasad Pal, privileged to serve as your host, and it is with profound honor that I preside over this esteemed occasion. Before we proceed, let us collectively recognize the profound significance of this moment. We are very thankful to our dignitaries, Honorable Managing Trustee Sri Manarbhai Patel, Secretary Sri Kiritbhai Patel, Post Secretary Bharatbhai Patel, and other trustee members. Honorable our Chief Guest, Dr. Sachin Parikh Sir, Joint Director, Commissionerate of Technical Education, Gandhinagar. Principal Dr. Piyush Jain Sir, Vice Principal Dr. Miral Thakkar Madam, and OS Sri Sawan Bhai Patel, all departmental heads, chemical engineering and other departmental faculties, for providing us this opportunity to organize such as a delighted FDP. Now we are move on for Ma Saraswati Vandana with lamp lighting. Now I invite Principal Dr. Piyush Jain Sir for address to this FDP.
Good evening to all. Myself, Piyush Jain, feel honored to introduce Vidya Bharati Trust and this institute, SNPIT. Vidya Bharati Trust Umrak, established in 1980 with the vision of the quality education. Various institutes such as Diploma Engineering College, Accredited Pharmacy College, BBA, BCA, MBA, MCA, Nursing, as well as this Degree Engineering College is the part of Vidya Bharati Trust Umrak. Additional to that, material testing, environmental audit, Texas Hospital, in-campus boys and girls hostel, home Bhojnalaya is additional features of Vidya VBT campus. SNPIT Degree Engineering College is accredited institute which established in 2008. This institute comprises 6 UG courses: electrical, mechanical, chemical, civil, computer and information technology, as well as PG courses in mechanical and civil stream. It is matter of pride that 23 students secured university GTU gold medals in various courses since 2012. 30 plus faculty completed PhD program from various reputed institute. This year, AICT approved 3 offline and 2 online 6 days FDP for this institute. Our institute already completed 3 FDPs, and in this week 17 to 22 February, one offline and one online FDP to be conducted. This chemical FDP is to be participated by 262 participants from all over India, almost from all the states. So for such a achievement, I congratulate Faculty Development Coordinator, Dr. Chandpal, as well as co-coordinator, Dr. Nilesh sir, for such a wonderful organization. And I wish all the best for the first day to the last day for excellent academic oriented faculty development program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I invite co-coordinator and now I invite co-coordinator and head of the chemical engineering department, Dr. Nilesh Dumure sir, to address the FDP.
Thank you, sir. Hello, I'm audible. Very good evening to all, one and all. I am Dr. Nilesh Dumore, co-coordinator and head of the chemical department, SN Patel Institute of Engineering Technology, Bardoli Umra. So I am welcome to all participants to the 6 days online AICT training and learning ATAL FDP, which is on the green chemistry, sustainable agriculture and advances in food processing system from 16 to 17 Feb. And these are the main objectives of this FDP program is to uh, realize the importance of the food processing techniques and applications. Are there are the various field as well as the demonstration of post forest technologies. And these FDPs also use the introduction to the food and nutrition securities, innovatives in food packaging, greener approach for the environment sustainable in food agriculture sectors, and novel functionalizations. Are there are the many advantages, advanced oxidation processes to base on disinfections and SI systems for the food and beverages industry. These are the main objectives. And let's move toward the rules and regulations to get the digital FDP certificates. There are the few rules that you get the certificates that the minimum 80% attendance is mandatory, and minimum 70% scores on the online test you have to score is also mandatory. And during this FDP, you have to fill the feedback form for each session. So after completion of the sessions, these are the rules and regulations that you have to be follow to get the certificates. So these are the rules. So thank you, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now it is my privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Sachin Parikh sir, who has graciously accepted our invitation to be with us today. Dr. Sachin Parikh sir is a highly accomplished professional in the field of the chemical engineering, and we are truly honored to have him share his valuable insight and experiences with us. Dr. Sachin Parikh sir has an impressive academic background, having completed his PhD and master degree from MS University of Baroda. Currently, he serves as the Joint Director at the Commissionerate of Technical Education, Gandhinagar, a position he has had since June 2020. In his illustration career, he has made remarkable contributions to education and research. Prior to his current role, he served as a professor and head of the Chemical Engineering Department at LD Engineering College, Ahmedabad from 2016 to 2020, and also took on the responsibility of the principal at VP Engineering College, Rajkot, in very young age, around 36 years old. Dr. Parikh sir is an active member of esteemed professional bodies like ISTE and IICHE, and has been honored with several prestigious awards for his contribution to this field. It is indeed a privilege to have such a distinguished personality among us today. Without further ado, I invite Dr. Sachin Parikh sir to share a few words with us. Thank you.
Uh, Thank you, Professor Pal, uh, Principal of the Institute, Dr. Piyush Jain, uh, faculty members, and dear participants. It is indeed pleasure for me to remain present. In fact, online, I would love to come and take part offline, but because of certain hectic schedule, I requested Pal sir to keep me. I remain present online in this inaugural function of ATAL FDP organized at your institute. The topic is very, very interesting and very complex topics has been chosen. Uh, it is related with green chemistry, agricultural, and food processing. So all these three topic itself, a separate FDP can be arranged on these three topics, and these three topics are very relevant to today's requirement, today's scenario. And whatever the experts, I've gone through the list of the experts going to come for the presentation that you have chosen are also some of the best experts of our country, because expert from Guwahati is also going to take lecture. So, since from today itself, there will be till 22nd, there will be, you are going to, attend n number of technical sessions. So, I'm not going much into the technical details, but what I would like to convey to you is what is the purpose of organizing the FDP and purpose of participating in this FDP. So before, let us first discuss about the purpose of participating in the FDPs. Like I've seen, gone through the list. There are participants from government institutes are there. Participants from self-finance institutes are also there. So everyone has something in their mind of, or taking part in this FDP. Majority of us, including me, I consider myself as one of the faculty only. So I consider that I'm taking part because I get the advantage of the promotion schemes, or my CV is getting little bit stronger, or I can show this to somebody. The certificate would be helpful to me in the future promotions, etc. So this is applicable for government institute as well as private institute also. There is nothing wrong in that, but at the same time, what should be in our mind when we are attending this kind of FDP? The most important thing, friends, you should keep in mind is how this FDP would be helpful at the end to my students. So when you talk about your students, how in future, after completion of this FDP, in future when you are going to take the lectures or going to interact with the students, how you will incorporate those new concepts which you would be learning in this 5 days or 6 days, related with the green chemistry or agriculture, or something related with the food processing. So this is one of the criteria you should keep in mind, that how this topic, new topics, I will study further, and I will when I go and take the lectures, I will incorporate in my lectures. This is number one. Number two is how these topics I will give to my students. It could be a master students or undergraduate students or PhD students. Some of the research areas where you can give some contribution in finding out some problems or identifying some areas where you could further enhance the research in the areas which are you will learn in this 6 days. So this is number two. First is how you incorporate in the lectures concept you learn in the lecture. Second is how you will give these topics to the students in doing some kind of a research work. And third, and very important, equally important, is people are talking about the startups. So out of these three, will you be able to give some kind of topic to your students for startups, or carrying out some kind of innovations in these areas where they can in future start thinking of some kind of startups? Recently, I had been to IIT Madras to attend one program of NEP 2020 under Malavya Mission, and we had been given along with the kit, we had been given the magazine, IIT magazine, which is bi-monthly or 3 monthly magazine is there. So I was going through those articles. There were numerous articles related with the topics which you are covering in this FDP, related with green chemistry, agricultural, and also food processing. And not only they talked about the research, they talked about the various innovations carried out in these areas. One of the innovations of how to reduce the nitrogen oxide effect emission because of and the agricultural rice, producing the rice. So they try to modify the genetics of rice in such a way that the emission of nitrogen because of the cultivation of rice would be decreased. There are other areas related with food processing also. How to make food processing using in such a way that it would be helpful to particularly diabetic students, diabetic patients, where glycemic index would be not much high. So this kind of things you would be able to learn in this coming days. And very very important thing is, after learning this, you will also in fact it is an online interactions, but try to make a good repo or a good fellowship with all the participants. And in future you can combine some kind of research work, interdisciplinary or intradisciplinary research week, along with your fellow colleagues. You must be having some kind of WhatsApp group also is there. So keep in touch with whosoever is taking part, and those such kind of interaction or such type of FDP will be helpful to you in future interactions. So with this